homo, but I wasn't gonna lose, cause I wasn't gonna suck dick for no views. You see me if you see me, if not then fuck it. I had to get a hold of myself.
Hey, what's up guys? And we are back with some more Madden 18 Ultimate Team gameplay. And today I want to show you guys one of the best offenses that I've gone up against so far when grinding this game, man. Now, what you guys are going to see is you guys are going to see some hella dots, as you guys see right there in this game, from my opponent, dotting up my defense, man. And like, obviously I don't have like the best defense or nothing like that, but like, this is like the first time I just went up against someone that was just like, you know, it was no bullshit for the most part, and he was just throwing to guys that were open, you know what I mean? It wasn't like he was catching it in coverage or whatever, or my guy should have been there and he just wasn't or whatever. This guy was dotting me up. And the offense he's running, man, I think this is like the meta for this year's offense, man, for Madden 18. Is you're gonna see him running a lot of post routes towards the middle and a lot of crossing routes. I just feel like that is the way to go this year, and that's gonna be the meta. That's gonna be so tough to go up against, and I've already played against a couple of players that are really good in this game, and they're all running the same thing. They're all running the post routes to the middle, and they're all running the crossing routes. Like, they're all running PA shot plays, basically, you know what I mean? Like, every rip is a shot play with the crossing routes just taking over. And the reason is because, you know, last year you could run those crossing routes, you could run those post routes, you know, especially like something like Z spot, but those routes could be taken away for the most part because of cross manning, you know, and the zones played much better in Madden 17. The problem with Madden 18 right now is the zones are complete shit and they don't play the way they should play. You know, you go have a hard flat and he really won't be on the hard, you know, he won't be on the flats that hard, you know, as we just threw that dot. You seen that? Yo, thread the needle right there for the touchdown. We're up 14-7 right now. But another big thing about Madden 17 was you were able to cross man. It made it much more tough on your opponent to run those crossing routes. If you knew they were coming. With Madden 18, the zones are complete shit, and so they're not gonna play it. They're not gonna play the crossing routes. They're not gonna play the post routes. Then on top of that, not only do the zones suck, but you can't cross man. So that just makes things even more difficult on defense, as he just threw a pick six. I threw a pick six right before halftime, man. That shit sucks. But, you know, we gotta step up. We gotta make something happen. We're down by 7. Make that 14. We are down 14-28 now at right after halftime, man. And we're trying to throw a little crossing routes of our own right now, man. He's been dotting us up with it. It's 2nd and 1. We going right here, and we are looking, and that's our tight end on the delay route. We're gonna get down. But going back to my point, man, is the crossing routes were good this year as we throw that dot. You know, the crossing routes, you know, you could man them up and, you know, you would be good, but it's not like that this year, man. And I feel like that's really going to be the meta, man. I've already gone up against a few really good players, and they're all running the same thing with the posts and the crosses. So I feel like the defense, the zones need to get better. As we get him on a 4th and 3, he's going, and we stopped him right there, man. So it's 21-28. We are only down by 7. It's still the 3rd quarter. I'm starting to figure out this offense, I mean, that he's running, and we're starting to make adjustments accordingly. And trust me, it's not easy to stop this, man. The post routes, and like, you have to use those post routes. You can't just man them up for the most part. As we throw an interception, that was a terrible read. Good defense by my opponent, man. But yeah, like these crossing routes, man, they are really, really cheesy this year, man. This is definitely the new meta. It sucks because the zones are not playing anything as Jimmy Graham breaks a shit load of tackles, man. I hope they upgrade the zones, man. They patch them up because it definitely needs it. I shouldn't have to worry about post routes that much, especially if, like, let's say I'm in the cover 4, you know, my safety has, like, I have 2 safeties in the middle as we cut upfield, and we could go all the way. Tevin Coleman with the 88 speed will not be caught, and we tied this ball game up at 28, man. So here he's going with the crossing routes yet again. He's gonna dump it down to his running back. That's Todd Gurley, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go, man. All right, he's looking for the post route, and we pick it off. We were on it that time. Like I said, we figure it out, and Deion Jones is running into the end zone. 4-6. We finally take the lead back. Ever since, I think, like the first quarter, man. It's 35-28 now with 2 minutes remaining. We're starting to figure out this offense. And look, like, we're just looking for the crossing routes, just looking for the post routes, and we're starting to take them away. This offense was definitely tough to handle, but you know, I play much better when I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected, and we get another interception. We lurked the hell out of him right there. Deion Jones breaks the tackle at the 10, just could not run it back. 1 minute remaining. We're already up by 7. We made him use his timeouts and stuff. Ended up kicking a field goal. We go up by 10 now, and we just got to make it happen right here, man. He's going back to the crossing routes, and it failed for him this time. Eric Berry ends up getting the interception, and that is going to be game. As you guys seen, man, he was dotting me up in these crossing routes and stuff, but we made adjustments, and we did better, man. But again, like I said, like, I've gone up against other guys that are running these crossing routes and stuff, and it's definitely tough to cover them because you can't cross man, and when you cover somebody, it has to be on that side. So let's say I man up, he's running a crossing route on the right to the on the left to the right. I have to man up somebody that's on the left already, and he's supposed to try and follow him to the right. And if you got somebody like Brandon Cooks, you got somebody like John Ross with all that speed, it's gonna be so tough. You're not gonna cover those routes fully, man. So the zones have to be able to help out a little bit, and in Madden 18 right now, without a patch, they just don't. So guys, this was the best offense that I've gone up against so far. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Even though we came back and won, we made adjustments accordingly, man. But I just wanted to let you guys know that this is the new meta, crossing routes. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out of here.